Yeah, all right, and then, well, actually, I need RuthAnn watching first, and then I'll be able to do it. Hey! Welcome.
Hi.
This is our Nerd Rage, our final Nerd Rage of the year.
Nerd Rage of 2017. Yeah. So we are going to toast to what has gone before.
Wait,
we're going to toast to what's come.
Let me get Ruin on it first.
Coming up. But right now we have RuthAnn joining us from London, and so we're going to get her in.
What? I'm on. I did swipe left.
Ignore the fingers across the screen.
Odd viewers, no. Oh, Marcus is the only one viewing, so I can't.
Wait, we have two.
Oh, wait, now there's two.
All right.
Your viewers. Add viewers. Maybe she doesn't have that as a setting?
She should.
Invite friends.
We can't see anything right now.
I know, sorry.
Marcus, hang on, from the other room.
Anything could be happening.
Invite. Alright, well, if that worked, then she'll show up in the corner in a minute.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
That works.
Blocking your face like Mike Wazowski.
We're trying, yeah.
RuthAnn, we're trying, yeah.
We're trying. Maybe we should first introduce ourselves.
But yeah, sorry, I was doing the technical stuff.
No worries.
But hey, this is like a whole new level for us.
Okay, so I am Kris.
I am Beth.
And this is our special guest.
Hi, I'm Emily.
And Emily, what do you do?
I'm an entertainment reporter in Los Angeles.
Fantastic.
Sorry.
Oh, all right.
Technical things that I don't understand are happening.
Yes.
I tried to invite her.
We're trying to get RuthAnn from London.
Hi, Ru, I invited you. Does it not show up?
Yes, message us.
No, she's on the comments.
Oh, she is? Okay.
She's on the comments. We're getting there.
We're getting there?
I did what it said to do. Let me try again.
All right. This happens every time. Anybody who watches this regularly knows that, like, literally we have this problem every single time.
It's just, yeah.
Okay, then.
All right, well,
All right.
I did you. Add viewers. I did that.
Yeah, it says you're added. RuthAnn.
I invited you.
And you're invited.
So, I don't know. That's... Look in your mentions. Yeah. All right, look in your notifications, and hopefully it's there. Anyway.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, anyway, she's in the comments anyway. So
she's
even
in the
if we
comments.
can't see her, she's with us.
She's with us. She's here.
Okay, so what we wanted to talk about for this special Nerd Rage was 2017's biggest Nerd Rages that we've had, and we had quite a few. And we've actually been talking about this before this even started, and we've just been like rah 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 about the things and like, oh, I know, I hate this too. But anyway, so
my foot is leaking.
We're gonna ignore that.
Guys, don't worry about it. I'll be right back.
Emily, would you like to discuss like what we were talking about before?
Okay. Sure. Do you wanna start with fandom?
Sure.
Okay. So one of my biggest things was
don't break your toe.
Star Wars. So Star Wars for me was well, I liked it. I was one of the ones who liked it, but obviously it was very divisive on social media. People really hated it, really liked it, didn't care, whatever. But I'm kind of sick of hearing about it, I'll be honest. I'm kind of sick of everybody posting in and giving their 2 cents and giving their hot takes because I don't care. I really don't care. I'm really sick of seeing it in my goddamn feed. So this kind of feeds into what Emily was talking about.
Yeah, no, my biggest rage every year is toxic fandom, is the idea that you somehow have ownership of the thing you're a fan of. Fans are supposed to be people who really like a thing. So like your thing.
Yes.
And to me, like, the Star Wars complaints are the ultimate example of that. Because after The Force Awakens came out, there were a billion people complaining, this is just, like, stuff they've all done before. This is A New Hope all over again. 2 years later, we have Last Jedi, and it's super different and subversive. And everyone's like, this isn't the Star Wars I know. I don't understand.
Right. It's like the ones who like it, flip. And the ones who don't like it, flip. Yeah, and it's like, okay, why can't you just let us have nice things? Like, why can't we all just...
My hot take on Star Wars is that you cannot give your Star Wars opinion unless it was solicited.
Just in general, like, enjoy your thing. It's supposed to be fun. And if it doesn't work for you, fine. I'm a huge Stephen King fan. I hated the Dark Tower movie.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
I shared my opinion about it and in one Facebook post, in one live blog, and I was done. And it's like, fine, it wasn't the thing I wanted it to be. You know what it is? The 8 books that I still own and can read whenever the hell I want.
There you go.
Be a fan. Enjoy your thing. And also, dear God, shippers. Calm the hell down.
Okay. Now, shipping, okay, I think you either love it or hate it, okay? Because I am guilty of wanting to ship a lot of characters that I love, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, but I don't say it out loud because I know that this is not a cool thing, and I keep it in my head. And if it happens, great. And if it doesn't, I'm like, oh, well, like, you know?
You
but
spend a lot of time on Tumblr.
I do not.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't ship characters. I never ship characters because I get that it's not my story that's being told. It's someone else's that I'm enjoying. And also because the way love stories work is they're the end of the story. So you don't, even if you ship a character, two characters, you shouldn't want them together until it's ready to end.
Yeah, because if it happens too soon, then it ruins everything and nothing is fun anymore. And then you're like, oh, there's like nothing to wait for. There's like no teasing.
Part of the story and part of it's still going.
See, now let's bring that around to Arrow. Okay, so Felicity and Oliver are now together and married.
I don't mind Oliver and Felicity. They're fine when they're together. They're fine when they're apart. I like her as a character in general. I love the actress. I would rather.
I did it.
Did you do it?
Maybe it says adding.
Okay,
We'll see what happens.
Let's see what happens. I would rather, and I am a queer Jewish woman, I would rather talk to a Trump supporter than an Felicity shipper. Because of just the sense of ownership and the sense of
It's been... It's
been
all right, we all need to move closer now.
Okay, hold on.
All right, now we're gonna squeeze in.
Flip it over to the thing, and now, okay, now you guys have to really get squinched up down.
Right here. Look at her. She's like, guys, look at the framing. She's big on her.
Very big on her.
I have so much space, guys. What?
Yeah, give us a little bit more. I feel like if I could just go like into London, like, whoop, I'm in London. No, I'm not. Okay. Anyway.
Hi. I missed your pretty faces. Hi.
I see
Okay.
it too.
Yeah. So, what have you been listening to us this far?
I have. I've been missing some of the stuff because so basically we were at Toxic Fandoms is I think where I left off what you guys were talking about.
Oh, now we're talking about toxic shippers.
Yes. So when we don't like it when two characters get together. Yeah, it ruins the storyline. So we were just touching on Oliver and Felicity, but you know. But if you want to add in, add in whatever you want. Well, what was your
What was your biggest nerd rage of the year?
Oh God, there were just so many. Because we only started doing this, in the summertime, so we missed, like, a whole bunch of stuff we could have read about.
There's other stuff that happened, but it doesn't have to be something we talked about.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we could get you to launch into another 35 minutes on the Klingons, but let's not.
It's funny, I was just saying, like, 2017 is such a blur of different flavors of rage. It's really hard to, like, pinpoint a good nerd rage. But, man... I think right now just everything is so eclipsed by the whole Star Wars drama, so I can't even remember. Like I legit started looking up what movies even came out this year, and I don't even know. I'll just kind of follow along with you ladies because it's interesting that you said toxic shipping, and the first thing I thought you guys were going to talk about is like what the fan kids do versus what the writers do. There's also that.
I made a joke about being on Tumblr, and Kris was like, "There are people I want together, but I keep it in my head."
Yes, but there's people who don't
incest.
No,
don't keep. No. Game of Thrones has that covered.
Yeah. Like I know you're probably alluding to
with you ladies. So cheers.
Yes. Now that you're here, okay, this is to great 2017, but an even better 2018, right, ladies?
Hell yes.
All right.
For the past 2 years,
And
it
then
get worse.
to you too.
Ugh.
Ah.
Oh God.
Okay. So anyway, so we were gonna go like from ragey into like most controversial. So we thought that maybe like no prop guns at cons, and then also Disney buying Fox were a couple of the most controversial things that happened in 2017. So do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that. I would say everything also Justice League related. Let's not forget also Suicide Squad came. Was it this year? The Suicide, or was it? No, it was technically last year.
No, I think that was last year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's winning an Oscar because now it's always going to be known as the Oscar-winning Suicide Squad.
Oh my God, that's very funny to me though. That won the Oscar this year.
I swear to God, it's your internet. I'm deleting this one because nothing happened. Yes, I want to delete it. Hey, you guys can keep talking. I'm just.
Oh man!
All right. Well, we're still on Twitch.
I kind of love that whole.
No, we don't have RuthAnn on Twitch, so it's very funny because if we post that one, we don't have her.
That's true. But anyway,
back.
No, this is yes, but no. Sorry. Yeah, keep going. Keep talking, people.
I do kind of love that Suicide Squad has an Oscar. The same way I hate that Jackass has an Oscar.
Yeah. So.
Everything's losing all meaning in the world, and it's the perfect metaphor.
It is. You know what? That's absolutely true. It's the perfect metaphor. It's one of those things where, I mean, I look back on this year and I think, yeah, like some great things happened. Like, you know, we had lots of nerd raves where, you know, a lot of awesome things, like Wonder Woman we were talking about was one of them. Mm-hmm. And but like the rest of it was literally like a dumpster fire. And I was just trying to like get a grip, but like that sums it up.
Yeah.
It's like
things are losing their meaning and their importance.
Yes, they are. And I feel like at this point it's like, I don't know if I don't want to stop caring, but I find it very hard. Like with the Star Wars thing, you know, it's like I saw it and I enjoyed it. I have very low expectations. I guess that's my point. I now have very low expectations. And is that good? Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, like, there were some really good comic book movies recently. Wonder Woman and Logan were both so incredible and different. But there's also a lot of comic book movies happening right now.
They can't all be winners.
They can't all be winners.
You know, it's true.
And they can't all be special.
Yes.
But it's like, it used to be such a bigger thing to see,
yeah,
like, your favorite hero on screen, and now it's so common, and now it needs to be something different. It needs to be women seeing Wonder Woman on screen for the first time. Or, you know, people seeing Black Panther for the first time. That kind of thing. It literally, because now we've had so many...
Right.
So many similar heroes, so many...
And I think there's a lot of comparisons going on, too, like, to the Marvel movies. Everybody wants DC to catch up to Marvel, but, like, their efforts to catch up is kind of what's destroying them, you know, a little bit. But I also think that...
Yeah, and people who just don't understand that you can have a separate cinematic and comic universe. And they freak out.
Yeah, and it's like those things like where you're like, let's just say you're scrolling along your Facebook feed and someone is just like, I really like the Justice League movie. I thought it was great, whatever. And they're having a discussion. Mm-hmm. And you get like some rando that pops in and is like, well, I hated it. It's like, then move
That's
on.
fine.
Congratulations.
Good job. You hated it.
Skip this post. That pleases you.
It's fine. I cannot tell you how often.
Guys. Get back.
Read the comments of the articles.
Oh, yes.
I tried so hard.
Speaking of reading the comments, we had this.
Yes. Never read the comments, but
hey, we're back. We're talking about the comments on our one reaction video.
Okay, so we did an Avengers reaction video.
Yeah.
Yes, and normally one should never read the comments, but I do because it's our video. Yeah. So of course I'm gonna. And I want to scream. Mm-hmm. I want to scream because literally every other comment is kind of bashing on us as idiots. Now this is an honest reaction video where we're like, we didn't see it. That was our reaction. Okay, so yes, we did wonder why she had blonde hair instead of red. We commented on it.
Researched it before we watched it. We just watched it.
Yes. And now later on, upon retrospect, we were like, oh yeah, it's just like Captain America who has a beard. They were in hiding. Yeah, we figured that out really super quick off camera. Okay. But I swear to God, 100 comments.
100 comments. You're like, Susan,
oh my
God.
Like, we're idiots. They're having conversations, like, about us, like, we're not reading it. Like, these ladies are stupid. It's like, we're reading these for crying out loud.
Virtually every article, every entertainment article, not even just the ones I write, every entertainment article I come across, there's one person in the comments, minimum, complaining that apparently this entire website has this opinion about this movie. And it's like, or like this, or that our website is just horrible for some reason. It's like, then why are you following us on Facebook?
Why are you here?
Like, clearly.
It's like the hate watchers.
And yeah, I know. And it's
like they just post your pick and go.
Like, did you really have to like register to comment to say how much you didn't like something? Like, that's like we're 3 clicks on the internet for crying out loud.
Like, yeah.
How important are we?
I wrote an article about the Doctor becoming a woman when it was happening, when it was first announced.
Yep.
And one of the things I wrote in the article was, the BBC knew how you were all going to react, and they chose to do it anyway. They knew.
Yes.
They knew. I wrote about how they were getting phone calls. Like, they got a handful, like a tiny handful of complaining phone calls about it. And, like, they knew this was coming. No one at the BBC is dumb. They all knew. They did it anyway.
And that's like,
guess what?
That's like removing this last Star Wars movie from canon, okay? I mean,
the petition.
You're not removing Carrie Fisher's last movie.
The petition. Well,
Hell no.
We're not doing it anyway.
First of all, can we talk about the prequels? How bad the prequels were, and nobody talked about removing those. There's Jar Jar Binks for crying out loud.
Yeah. This movie, so the Star Wars movie does not give a shit what you think about it.
Which is the best part about it.
Is your boyfriend yelling at you about the prequels now? Is your boyfriend yelling at you about Jar Jar Binks from off screen? We saw you pointing.
Yes. Yeah, no, he yeah, when I said Jar Jar Binks, I was like, shut up!
I see that porg in the background. I see that very good porg back there.
I also want to say something to the people, to the trolls in the comment sections, like very, very important. First time I got called the C word in a comment, you know what my reaction was? I bought a cupcake to celebrate. It was a lemon cupcake, so it was a little tart.
See,
We're celebrating. Like, we're not taking it seriously, for the love of God.
Yeah, if they're calling you names, you did it right.
Pretty much.
Angering the nerves.
The best part is I got called the C word for spoiling a 7-month available episode of Luke Cage. It had been out for 7 months. In the title, which I don't write. My editors wrote. My editors wrote.
Oh my god.
So I
switched.
I don't know. Well, we won't use my phone anymore. RuthAnn will be back soon.
RuthAnn will be back next Saturday.
And then, yeah. I'm not going to add her again because I feel like that's putting a strain on it. And we are halfway done.
Oh, God.
I'm typing her a Slack message that says, I'm not going to add you again, and also I hate everything.
But we love you.
Yes.
We love you, good friend.
Oh, no.
What? No, it's just the Slack messages showing up.
It just makes me sad.
Aww.
Well, anyway, we were moving on to Stupidest, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Stupidest for me, was the Flat Earthers and the Szechuan sauce craze. So both those things. Now, okay, Flat Earthers was our very first episode of Nerd Rage, okay? It was something I came across on the internet, and I was like, what is this? And the more I looked into it, the more I was like, what? And then it just, like, after we did the Nerd Rage, it went on. There were, like, the dude building his own rocket to prove that, like, the Earth was flat. And it was, like, so much. And then they had the conference of Flat Earthers, where I was like, there's a conference?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I sent you that there was, like, a conference in North Carolina, and tickets were, like, hundreds of dollars.
And people went.
Yeah.
People went.
And they were, like, so excited. People came from all over the world to be like, oh my god, I'm so happy to have these people who think like me here. Yeah. I was like, are you fucking kidding?
God, they treat it like a coming out announcement.
Yeah. And like something important. Not just stupidity.
Yeah.
And anyway, so that was my biggest thing of 2017 was actually the realization that these people exist and are serious.
Yeah.
But second to that was the Szechuan sauce craze from Rick and Morty.
I know everyone hates this hashtag and has hated it for years, But things like this are the reason the hashtag first world problems was invented in the first place.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the people
Having like literal fits in a McDonald's.
People paying, what was it, like $18,000 for a Szechuan sauce on eBay?
Oh yeah.
Like, it was crazy. It was crazy town.
You can find a version of that in like any grocery store.
Yeah, but it's not the taste of it. It's the fact it had the little special Rick and Morty thing on it or whatever it was.
Oh my god,
You
yeah.
know, it was so
Wasn't
dumb.
the entire point that Rick and Morty were making fun of people
Yes,
for loving
that's
it so much?
the other
Yes.
thing. Like people.
That is the irony of everything.
Yes, everybody who got so upset about it totally missed the point of the episode.
Right.
Is that nothing matters. They missed the point of Rick and Morty. Is that nothing matters.
Which also, by the way, that whole thing happened because other people were just like, you're all morons, and then like everyone came out on like the people who were buying the Szechuan sauce. So then it became like a thing of like, who's a bigger fan, who gets Rick and Morty more? Like, and it was just like this huge thing. And I was like, y'all need to settle.
It was
Can't with
toxic
Rick and Morty
fandom
Yes.
over a little
Yes.
ketchup packet.
Yep.
And, like,
Absolutely. From Mulan.
people-
From Mulan.
Yeah. It was.
Fernandez. We're looking
Yeah.
at you.
Yeah, he's not watching this, but he
He's not
posted
watching it.
like 20 minutes ago and was like, oh, I'm cleaning the house and watching Mulan for the first time, so like it's never been spoiled for me. This will be fun. And I was like, Vince, what? Mulan has never been spoiled? I really wanted to just comment on there. They get down to business to defeat the Huns, but I didn't want him to get mad at me. But also, you have to have hurt, I'll make a man out of you.
Also, plus, we love Vince. Vince is a big supporter
Yes.
of ours, and we love
He is.
Vince. So don't
And I
take
just
this
really love that song.
in any way.
Yeah.
that we are bagging on.
No,
Vince.
I just thought it was very funny. Like of all, like, oh, I haven't had a Disney animated movie spoiled for me, and I'm like, it comes out fine.
What
Don't worry about
what
it.
could you spoil about Mulan?
Has a happy ending.
What could you spoil about Mulan that's different from the other Disney movies? Her
That's what
parents
I'm
are
saying.
alive. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's true. I mean,
Yeah.
That's the one difference.
who here doesn't know that Bambi's mom dies?
Yeah.
No.
Brandon didn't know that Bambi was a guy until I told him that yesterday.
The antlers didn't give it away?
He's never really watched it, so he just saw like the little Bambi. He thought it was a girl. He just replayed Kingdom Hearts, which is like, 30 hours of his life he can't get back in 2017. And Bambi's one of the summons, and okay, forget. Never mind.
Bambi gets called a
Kingdom
prince
Hearts.
how many times?
Well, because they just got all the Kingdom Hearts just got released on PS4. I doubt he's ever seen the movie. I think he was just making an assumption.
Okay. I have the movie if we're going to do a movie day with Bambi.
Oh God, I don't want to watch Bambi.
Nope. All right.
Anyway,
Does he know that, like, has he ever seen the sad scene with Dumbo?
I don't know.
Dumbo and his mom, where she rocks him in her little trunk.
Oh, yeah.
Song, right?
It's very good.
Anyway.
Yeah, before the movie takes a horribly
I
racist
know.
Ruthann just went, Bambi's mom dies.
Spoiler.
Literally the premise of the movie.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Anywho, so does anybody else have any stupid things that they want to bitch about? Because now's the time.
So, I mean, everything. 2017 as a whole
Well,
can
also,
go fuck itself.
Yeah, this is
but,
the year that Carrie Fisher did die. No,
she
died
a
last
year ago,
year.
but George Michael died.
At the
At the
Adam
beginning of
West
the
died
year.
this year.
Adam West died. Yeah.
Adam West. He was one of the first people I ever interviewed. He gave me the greatest quote I've ever received in my life. Comparing his Batman to Christian Bale's, he said, "There is a dark night and a bright night." And I almost dropped my phone in front of him like a mic because it was so beautiful.
It is.
Yeah. Wow.
John Hurt was this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Miguel Ferrer was this year. I write a lot of obituaries.
Yes.
I wrote a lot of obituaries.
Plus side, we got Twin Peaks with Miguel. So
Is that a plus side?
that is a plus side.
With Miguel.
You have to be a fan of it, though. You
Yeah,
can't
I
just
watched
join
it.
in.
Just
Yeah,
watch it.
you can't just join in
Brandon
now.
just
and be
started
like,
watching. He watched Firewalk with me, and then he watched like part of the new series, and he was just like, I don't know, this is weird.
Why did
you
you
gotta-
start
you
with
can't-
Firewalk with
You
me?
can't do that.
No,
Fire Walk
because
with Me is
he
like
makes choices.
like you have to watch the original series.
You never start with a prequel.
Yeah,
If
you
you start
can't.
with the Star Wars prequels, you know who Darth
Exactly.
Vader is. If you
Yeah.
read the Narnia books out of order, then all the neat revelations of the Magician's Nephew are gone because they're the
This is
first thing
true.
you read.
It's very
Never
true.
start with the prequel. It's called a prequel for a reason.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to watch the original series first to get
Sure.
into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and yes, obviously, as we did follow up, we do know Carrie Fisher died last year. She's been dead for over a year, but it still is newly fresh because I cried like a baby because of the new movie.
They literally filmed every scene with her in The Last Jedi like they knew it was going to
Oh
happen.
my God.
Dear God.
Yeah.
Every scene with her was like, they knew this was coming. How did they know?
We got about 5 minutes left, so let's talk about our raves.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
That was a big rave.
We were all talking about how we just like cried through the whole thing.
Yes, and Emily said she went with a group of 50 women.
Like 50 people, like 30, 40 women, and a handful of really cool guys.
Awesome.
And I literally, at the start of No Man's Land, she's wearing the outfit the first time. I'd never seen anything like that in a movie, and I've watched so many movies. I'm paid to watch movies.
Yeah.
And I looked to my right, and the girl on my right is crying, and I looked to my left, and the girl on my left is crying, and we were all crying because men have had that in movies since movies existed, and we had never had that before.
Yeah. Agreed.
And there were so many beautiful, wonderful things I loved about that movie, just because it was my first time seeing that before.
Yeah, definitely. I think that had to have been my favorite movie of this year.
Yeah.
For sure.
It tied with me with Get Out because
Get Out.
Get Out was amazing. That's a rave.
That's also a very good movie.
Oh my!
Not a comedy or musical.
No, not a comedy or musical. I am
put that out there.
I am one of the biggest horror fans on the planet. I watch all the horror movies.
Yes.
That was a horror movie, and that was a good.
Definitely.
That was the best non-indie horror movie
stuff.
I have seen in probably a decade.
Yeah,
easily.
So, anywho, we have some comments.
Oh, there are people talking
I was
about
crying. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah.
We're with you there.
Yeah.
And can I just back to Wonder Woman for 1 second? I know this was a meme. How amazing is it that Princess Buttercup, who spent an entire movie being rescued over and over again, is a general of an Amazon army? That was probably my favorite thing in the world this past year.
She's pretty. Robin Wright is pretty. She's badass.
You are
She
the
really is.
best.
Yeah.
I love her.
We love her.
Yes.
And like
What?
I forgot what I was going to say for a second. No, another really good movie. We never really talked about it because I think it was before this, but I actually also really enjoyed Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah, I really like that too.
Like,
that was really fun.
I thought he was a really cute Spider-Man.
He was.
He was very good.
He was the first age-appropriate Spider-Man.
He was.
And he kind of erased like the grossness of Tobey Maguire off, which was nice.
Even better than
just that emo dance.
Even better than Spider-Man, his best friend.
Oh my god, he was very good.
Best.
Okay, but also if you look up on YouTube the Spider-Man like emo dance without the backing track, like just with like actual audio, it's actually hysterical. It's oh my god, it's so funny.
You should post that in the comments.
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
He's a theater kid. He was in Billy Elliot in England.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a theater kid. He's a trained like dancer acrobat. Yeah.
Well, fantastic. That's why.
Which is why he looks so natural when he swung on his webs.
What do you guys think of that new Spider-Man animation that was shown in the trailer?
Oh, that looked the Miles Morales thing.
Yeah.
I thought that looked really cool.
I didn't. I wasn't sure how I felt about it. I'll be honest.
I'm excited that it's Miles Morales because like we've had 3 Peter Parker live actions, just like we now have 2 Barry Allens at the same time. When there's 3 other Flashes that they could have used.
It's all about the nerd rage.
I love Ezra Miller. I love him so much. But did anyone think he was going to be better than Grant Gustin is?
No. He was just alternate. That's all it was. He was an alternate.
He's doing a really good Grant Gustin impression in Justice League.
There you go.
Like that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Some of the things we talked about that I really liked. That SNL video, Welcome to Hell. Still,
yes,
Jam of 2017.
Definitely.
Why does SNL make my favorite music videos? Like
Right?
more than any actual musician.
They don't make a lot of other things I like, but they do like. I think they did some good music videos this year.
And Saoirse Ronan in that was so great. And I just wanted to show off that I've learned how to pronounce her name.
I believe in you.
How did you pronounce it?
Saoirse.
I wouldn't know.
I totally did not know that. I don't even know. What
I've watched multiple videos of like her singing
I've avoided saying her name every time it comes up. Wait.
Watch her opening
Saoirse.
Watch her opening monologue from that SNL because it's all about how to pronounce her name.
Right? I've watched all the Gal Gadot ones though. Rhymes with boat. Gal Gadot.
We need to rave Gal Gadot and Kate kissing on
Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon. Yeah.
That's
a rave.
I love Kate McKinnon.
Everyone loves
She's
Kate
a
McKinnon.
national treasure.
She's America's sweetheart.
Oh my god.
That's some good stuff there.
Well, on that note, I think Kate McKinnon is a wonderful note to go out on.
Yes, I agree.
every time.
And Gal Gadot, both of them.
Thanks for watching.
Yes.
We're gonna try and get better internet in 2018.
I will.
That's my nerd rage of the year, is that this keeps cutting out and I'm furious.
And I will edit all the videos together.
I'm already doing it. We're good. We're gonna put it on YouTube.
Yay.
Okay,
We're gonna
it'll be
figure it
fine.
out to 2017 and
Out
To the
in
end of
2018.
2017.
to the end of 2017 and hopefully a better 2018. And I want my phone to focus.
Happy New Year.
There we go.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year. Bye.
Bye.